Yeah, this one we had last year. I think just this is the second part of the home to home.
Yeah, but it's going to be a number 8 Washington going on the road to Lansing, Michigan to play Michigan State. Spreads 16 as of right now for Washington and those Huskies. And, obviously just be a big win for Michigan State. And there's a lot going on in that program right now.
Tons.
For Michigan State.
Yeah, Mel Tucker been suspended. There was a lot of rumors that he got fired.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know if it was confirmed or not.
Yeah, so I was kind of going through conflicting reports of people saying that Michigan State has fired Mel Tucker. Sounds like he's only suspended with no pay. He's away from the program right now as they're going through the investigation.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk too much about the investigation because if it's true, it's just kind of sickening.
Yeah.
Just kind of, if you really want to read into the story, you can type it in. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's a little sickening. It's a little disturbing too. But
we're here to talk about football.
We're here to talk about football. We're not here to talk about the off the field stuff.
Yeah.
Unless it's John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
with his burger.
Or Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh. Or if it's Dion on the mic. So that's the only thing we cover off the field.
But yeah, so no Mel Tucker for Michigan State. So it's gonna be an interim. I do not know who the interim is. I haven't really.
I think it's assistant coach.
One of the assistants. Yeah, I do not have his name on me, but that's going to play a factor. I think. How invested is the team? A lot of the team came to University of Michigan State to play. For Mel Tucker.
Yeah.
Now to hear kind of the story and have that around the program, it's not a very good look.
Oh yeah.
It's not a very good look for them. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of effort they get because. There's usually 2 things that can happen in this scenario. One, they rally around the interim head coach and do something special, or they get slaughtered.
They get distracted, and this is a team that you don't want to be distracted on, during this week because, Washington has been looking unbelievable.
Yeah, they have the capability to go out there and embarrass you.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely something you don't want to be dealing with going into this game. So, it'll be really interesting to see what kind of Michigan State team we get on Saturday.
Yeah, last year they played in Seattle. Washington was able to get that done 39-28. Mm-hmm. And for me, I'm just going to jump into the prediction. I think that Washington's going to take care of business on the road. Michael Penix Jr. has just been balling.
No, yeah, and that game last year was probably the coming out party for Washington because they beat a ranked Michigan State at home.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Penix threw it all over the park. And it really started bringing up the conversation. Is Washington a threat?
Yeah. Is Michael Penix a Heisman candidate?
Yeah. It's is this team gonna really challenge for the conference and be able to beat some of these bigger teams? Obviously, they lost to ASU later on in the season.
Yeah.
That was kind of unfortunate, but they got the big win over Oregon, and they looked really good last year. But I'm with you though. I think Washington is going to get it done. It's the situation up at MSU is just unfortunate and you don't want to be around it. And I think that Washington is going to get on them really quickly. And I think it has the potential to get really, really ugly.
Yeah. And back on that Mel Tucker. So if he does get fired, does that open up the portal for the players?
Yes. So
for within a 60-day span, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that it gives them just because you get the free one.
Yeah.
And I think you get another one should a coach get fired.
Okay.
So I think they don't necessarily have to in 60 days. I could be wrong, but I think you would see.
Okay.
I think you would see a lot of players enter the portal in that scenario.
Which I hate. If I was being recruited and I want to go play for Mel Tucker, I go in there. Obviously an unfortunate situation happens and he gets laid off. Man, that would just be very disappointing as a student athlete.
Yeah, and it is really tough because I think a lot of the things that go under the radar with stuff like this is the players.
Yeah.
It's I'm sure Mel Tucker wasn't the only reason that players came to play at Michigan State, but he's one of the driving forces. You meet the coach, you meet all the assistant coaches, you build those relationships, you build those bonds. And then for something like this to happen, it's you almost feel a little betrayed.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Obviously, we want to wait until everything has been, all the information has been gathered before kind of making the opinions, but
making assumptions.
It definitely doesn't look like a great situation out there.
Yeah.